And good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and regionsports.com. How do you know that already? Because you're already listening. That's how you're already on one of those spots or somewhere else, wherever it may be. We come to you today from beautiful Jerry Ross Park here in downtown Crown Point, Indiana, one of the best venues you can catch a ball game at for sure. We've got Vincennes taking on Wenatchee in a battle here to continue on in pool play. And I'm going to go ahead and go on a record and say one of these two teams is going to get their first win of the tournament here today. Two teams that are looking for that first win, Wenatchee and Vincennes. Michael Brenner here on site here at beautiful Jerry Ross Park, along with the state champion Drew Arnold, who is so far one of the Iron Men of this tournament. He's been here all day yesterday, so far all day today. That's not to take away from our production guys and our camera guys that are also here all day, every day, but they're not on the mic. Their voices don't get heard, unless it's in the background or Zach Miller's yelling at me or whatever the case may be. Got Thalen working the production today, doing a good job to start things up. But Drew, it's good to work with you yet again. So much fun yesterday. You decided, I'll stick around and work with that Bradner guy again.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Most people don't. Most people, when they see my name next to their schedule, they're like, bummer. All right, so Pet Supplies Plus is sponsoring all of the action today and all week long here for the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Got a little meeting on the mound with the coaches, letting them know, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, we're trying to warm up. Wenatchee's like, hey, the pitcher, which is going to be Fishers here, Brady Fishers, he's like, hey, I would like to warm up. Can you move, please? I got things to do. Let's get it done. So the umpires are getting out of the way, so the catcher Williams can get in his position as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup for Vincennes out of the great Hoosier state of Indiana. You've got, they're the visitors on the scoreboard today. Number 1, he's the pitcher. It's going to be River Abel, followed by number 27, Draven Jennings. He's the shortstop. He's number 27. And then you got number 2 in the lineup. He's catching today. That's Braxton Land. And then in the cleanup spot, you've got number 8. That is going to be Carter Hahn. He's playing first base. 2 for 3 in yesterday's game, by the way. So was Abel. And then you've got number 40 in the lineup. That's Tyson Allen. He's the extra hitter. 1 for 3 yesterday. Going over to Connor Walk. He's number 23. He's the second baseman. Then is Hayden Sandifer, who's the center fielder. Followed by number 34. That's Gannon Haney. He's playing left field. And then you got number 48. That's Henry Stafford. He's playing third base. And then over in right field, that's number 4, Jackson Cook. That's your lineup for Vincennes. Defensively for Wenatchee, you got Fishers on the bump right now. It's Brady Fisher on the bump. Over at, we'll go from the outfield from this point on here. Left to right, you got Milton in left, Eastman in center, and then Arnold out in right field. I don't know if there's any relation over there, Drew.
I don't believe so.
Not
I do have a cousin named Peyton Arnold, but not that one.
Okay. Definitely not out in Washington then. No opportunities.
Definitely not.
I know I was getting some flack for not knowing Teixeira yesterday. I did find out his favorite player is Nolan Ryan though.
Really?
For Teixeira, yeah.
You hear about Mattingly earlier?
I did hear about Mattingly earlier, and yeah, no idea if there's any relation.
There is.
There is a relation to.
There is. He's a distant cousin to Don.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I'm sure he was tuned in listening then. He's probably thinking to himself like, yeah,
That's
I know
me.
that kid. Over at third base is Butler. Shortstop is Bratton. At second base is Austin Fisher. And then at first base, you've got White, and then the catcher is Williams. And again, your pitcher is Brady Fisher. First pitch into Abel is upstairs, and we are underway here. Game 3 of 5 here on the major field for this Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Gorgeous day for baseball again. A few more clouds in the sky than yesterday, but absolutely gorgeous atmosphere here. And that's our game day forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. A balmy 77 degrees, little clouds in the sky, but that's okay. We'll take it. So there's your forecast. Wind blowing kind of straight out to center more, maybe a little bit to left for those right-handed hitters. That's going to be a Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-2.
That is an explosive strike call there.
He likes it. He's in it. So that is your game day forecast brought by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. So still 2-2 here. Just to start things up. Mike Brenner, Drew Arnold, Zach Miller working the camera. Always does a wonderful job. This one on the ground, left side. Throw over to first, and it's going to be a little bit wide on the throw to first. Great effort there on the backhand to try to knock that one down, keep it from going to the outfield and maybe stretch two. So good efforts to keep it in front of him. So it's a leadoff hit for Abel. That makes him 3 for 4 in this tournament already. So their game yesterday against Arlington. Came up short, lost 5-3. This one lifted in the air, out to center, drifting back and trying to make the diving catch. And coming up just a little bit short. Runners are on their horses, moving around the bases, and it's going to be a double. They're going to send him home, and runners are moving up another 60 feet. And just like that, it's an RBI triple for Jennings. So RBI for Jennings. And this will bring up Land now. Braxton Land.
Let's see if he can land in this runner from third.
Aha. This one lined into right. Camping underneath. Making the diving. Oh, it just pops onto the glove. But it's going to be an RBI single for Land. I'll tell you what, for Wenatchee here, great defensive efforts. I like the dives. They're coming right at him, but just getting some unlucky bounces off or into the glove and some unlucky happenings here to start things up. So 2-0 here. Check swing by Hahn. It'll be strike one, says the home plate umpire. But if you're Vincennes, after a tough one against Arlington, you started to come back in that game yesterday. And now you get a good start here to start things up.
Definitely keeping the momentum from yesterday and just, keeping it going.
This one on the ground, but it'll be foul off to the left. Still nobody out here on the top of the first. Just getting things going here on the major field. Game number 3 of 5 here on this field today. This one skips in the dirt. So 1-2 the count here to Hahn. One, two. On the ground, foul. Fisher apparently, he's not afraid to still kind of attack that zone there. He's saying, all right, I'm going to dare you to still hit it.
I like it. Good strategy early. Just pound the strike zone, make him hit it.
Comes back with a 1-2. This one kicks to the backstop. Runner's going to halfway go. Throw to second. It's a pretty good throw over there from Williams.
Good read.
It probably would have gotten him if the runner had kept going. Yeah, if Land had kept moving, I dare to say it would have been close. Here's a 2-2. Missing just outside. That'll run the count full. I will tell you this, though. One thing that I always kind of talk about when it comes to pitchers is how you keep your emotions in check. Brady's doing a really good job right now. It's 2-0, but he's just acting as if, like, hey, no big deal here. We got this. I'm going to come back and get this guy. Is this something you read as a catcher? You see how your pitcher's doing it, and that's how you kind of have to, every pitcher's going to be a little bit different. But
yeah, it's definitely something that I think about is, how are my pitcher's emotions are, because it depends if I need to talk to them or not.
And you see that based on body language.
Yeah, primarily, they won't ever come out and tell you that they like they're doing bad. Sometimes in the dugout, but definitely not while they're on the mound. But you have to be able to read it and try to decide when the right time is or what the right thing is to say. And also try to not completely sound, lost out there,
Right. Right.
Got to know the right thing at the right time and with the right person, too. Pitchers tend to have big personalities, and so it's definitely different, when you got a staff of maybe 6 or 7 different guys or more and know how to try to know how to deal with all of them.
Well, I think Fisher showing some real maturity out here. He's got 2 on. Nobody out. This one line and caught at second base by his brother. I didn't check. I'm guessing it's his brother Austin Fisher.
I believe their dad's probably the coach too.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, Josh Fisher. So line to second base there, gets that first down. That's got to feel good right here in the first inning after the kind of way things have started.
One of your favorite baseball names is left to the dish. Walk.
Thought about checking that swing. He did check the swing, and home plate umpire said that's going to be a strike. I don't know if it was necessarily on the swing or if it was what he felt was a strike in general. So kind of walk here. Ball gets in the turf, and Brady Fisher gets back on that bump and says, "You're not going anywhere over there. You stay there, Land." Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Now, I have to go back and double check. I thought I saw, or I did see an article. I don't know how accurate it is. I'll have to double check with some of the tournament directors here from Babe Ruth as we get a swing and a miss for out number 2 on the strikeout. I believe Vincennes is going to be hosting this Cal Ripken World Series next year. So first pitch into Sandifer. 2-0. Runners getting those secondary leads. Again, as I'm sure you guys have touched on earlier, I didn't hear every single broadcast or all the broadcasts, but I'm sure you guys touched on the fact that once it crosses the plate is when the runners can start moving. They cannot get a lead off the base until it crosses the plate.
Yeah, which is why a lot of times we see guys, in the windup with runners on.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they feel most comfortable, and that's what Fisher has chosen.
I've never asked a pitcher this. You may know the answer to this as a catcher. For a pitcher, what do you think the start, the wind up or the stretch? Which would they prefer?
So I think it depends on who you're going to talk to.
Okay.
I mean, I believe that everybody that's in the wind up most likely prefers the wind up.
Okay.
There's no reason to use it. I mean, I think stats have shown that you don't really throw any harder out of the wind up than you do.
Gotcha.
Out of the stretch. But then I think if you talk to a relief pitcher, they might not even have a windup just because chances are they're going to be coming into the game already with runners on base.
That's a good point. So 2 away, bases are loaded here for Vincennes. This one popped up heading towards the street.
Zach Miller's all disappointed.
He's looking for a windshield, but we're not hoping for that. We don't want that.
Only Zach.
It's not even me anymore that's giving him the business. Ball gets away, runner coming home. The tag gonna be in time. Oh, got a little wave
Fisher
there
waves.
from Fisher.
Bye-bye.
I like it. All right, it is 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Just as a reminder, coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series right here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Visit PetSuppliesPlus.com youtube.com/Crown Point for more information. I will say for you making your broadcasting debut yesterday, already doing reads in those first 2 games. I'm sure Doug handed those off pretty quickly to you.
Yeah, after I did the first one, well,
He was like, here, you take the binder, it's yours.
he just kind of pointed at a read and was like, just pointed at it, and I was like, oh, look, I get to do a read. And then he was like, you're the next Michael Bradner, you might even be better, so.
All right, let's take a look at the Wenatchee starting lineup here. Leading things off will be number 24, Brady Fisher. We got that starting on the bump here in the top of the first, followed by the second baseman. That'll be number 23, Austin Fisher. Third in the lineup is going to be number 10. That's Mason Bratton. He plays shortstop. And then you got number 29. That's Graham Butler, who plays third base. And then you've got number 3, which is Gabe White. He plays first base. And the backstop today, number 4, is going to be Carson Williams. And then over in center field, you got number 14. That's Finn Eastman. And then the extra hitter today is number 6, Bryce Ireland. Followed by the right fielder. That's going to be number 13, Peyton Arnold. And there is no relation to our Drew Arnold that we are aware of. And then in left field is number 44, Miles Melton. So Brady Fisher will lead things off. 1 for 1 in that game earlier today. Now you've seen Wenatchee on this field already today.
Yes, I have.
You've seen Vincennes yesterday. So you're the expert in this game.
You could say that. Fisher giving the catcher a land, fist bump before it's a bad little show of sportsmanship.
Here's the 1-0 from Abel, as Abel is the starting pitcher today for Vincennes. I like that name, River Abel. Here's the 2-0. It's upstairs, ball 3. I'd say if you're Wenatchee, you're down 2-0 right off the bat, but just trying to get on base any way possible here to start things up. Make it hard on Vincennes. And that'll be a leadoff walk, and that's how you do it.
This bet has been very common throughout the tournament. I've seen it on
That's right, you are
almost
the
every
bat
team.
nerd, that's right.
Yeah, the Rawlings Quattro, the yellow and blue one to be specific.
So pitch into Austin Fisher is in there for a strike. There's the 0-1. This one on the ground, left side. Draven flips it over to second, over to first, and that's going to be in there for a double play. That's spectacular defense from Vincennes.
That is the first 6-4-3 double play we've seen this turn so far on the major field.
Jennings to walk to Hahn. So Vincennes is looking at it going, hey, you got that leadoff guy on? No problem. We'll take care of it. Coming back here on Bratton here, the shortstop. 1-1 the count on him. And Abel kicks and fires the 1-1. And it's going to be 1-2. Bratton's still looking for his first hit of this Cal Ripken World Series tournament here. 1-2. This one lined on the left field line, but it'll be foul. Umpire with the dance moves there over there.
Can't touch this.
That's not a pirouette, right? I don't know what the move would be. See, the best thing about Zach Miller making shots at me is he doesn't have the microphone.
He's going to pick up the other microphone.
I'm going to hear it, though, because I don't have the headset fully on my ear. And he's right in my right ear.
Whether you like it or not.
That's fine. No better production guy in the bit. He's actually the replay master. I don't know if you know this about Zach Miller.
Is he?
1-2. This one lifted in the air to center field. Drifting back is Hayden Sandifer, and he makes the catch out in center to retire the side. So, a little early walk. It's turned away in the twin killing, and we go to the second inning. It's 2-0 Vincennes. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowell Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Brenner here along with Drew Arnold. And we saw some good defense there in that bottom half of the first inning, the twin killing that we saw. 6-4-3 double play, some of the best hands in the business. Just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Check out baclocal4.org to find out how you can join the oldest continuous union in North America. Not just America, North America.
North America.
That's more than one country.
That's a lot of
I'll
countries.
keep the social studies lesson down to a minimum today.
I got that one.
Here's Haney batting here from the left side against Fisher. Now I got to be careful because I wrote Fishers on my scorecard. I got to get rid of that.
Well, there is two.
Right, but this is B. Fisher, and then there's A. Fisher, but I wrote Fishers. There is a Fishers, Indiana, but I don't want to refer to that.
No, that might be.
Here's the 3-0, and that's a called strike. Haney says, all right, Blue, I got you. Three-one. Got just a piece of it. So 3-2 the count here. Appreciate you guys tuning in from wherever you may be tuned in from. And got a piece of that one, so stays alive, still 3-2. And we have fans tuning in from Germany, Czech Republic, Australia, Panama. Maybe not necessarily this game, but this one lined into right, and that'll dump in for a potential hit. Trying to throw it over to first base, and decided to hold it just in case things go a little bit wild. But that'll be a leadoff single here for Haney. Gets his first hit of this Cal Ripken World Series pool play. Now, I go with the conversation you and I had yesterday, Drew. There was, I don't know if you watched, as this one is lined to the shortstop. That's Mason Bratton right there with the line, with the catch. On that hit attempt, or on that hit there, you saw Haney, instead of when he hit the bag, he kind of veered to the right as opposed to making that turn towards second base.
Yes. A lot of these guys have been seemingly rounding the bags for kind of no reason as of late.
Yeah, just something I noticed in earlier tournaments and older players at that, and then I'm kind of noticing it with the 10U as well.
Yeah,
and
definitely interesting.
And there could be a philosophy of, different change and just, hey, be aware of where you're at, and that's where the first base coach should be definitely watching things to make sure that if that ball was with the first baseman, you make that little turn and you don't want to get tagged. Here's a 1-1 to Cook. It's the right fielder today, Jackson Cook. Here's a 2-1. 2-2. I'll tell you what, this thing right here, this is a game changer. Get it? Because I'm watching Game Changer.
No comment.
As Drew just kind of looks out towards the street. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Cook will have a seat. But let's bring up the top of the lineup again with River Abel. Second strikeout of the day for Fisher.
Let's see if Abel can stay hot here.
Popped up on the infield. Fisher camping underneath and making the catch. Nice play there by the starting pitcher. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hey, welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Drew, I'll let you have this one.
In Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1-minute walk away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax.
You know, I'm so used to doing reads that when someone else does them now, like I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah?
Like I'm just kind of like holding papers and, we got kids on the screen.
Oh.
Where are you guys from?
Pennsylvania.
Which team, though?
Upper Allen.
Oh, you guys got the next game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Upper Allen. You know, these guys actually right here, I know this is a different game, but these guys right here, you guys are 8U champions 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 9U regional champs. That's why they're here this year. This is a team to keep an eye on. Who's got a brother over in the 8U tournament right now?
LJ.
Anybody over here? No?
Golden, LJ.
All right, we'll talk about that in the next game because we got to focus on Vincennes and Wenatchee, but this team right in front of us here. Definitely a team to keep your eye on here in this World Series. They are already World Series champions in their careers. 67-3, I think, over the course of their playing career in the 4 years they've been together. We'll talk about that in the next game, though. I've got Nuggets.
Yes, you do.
2-0 the count here to Butler, who is 2 for 2 in this tournament.
Very impressive.
Oh, breaking ball, fouled back to the screen. I feel like both the pitcher and the batter in that case were like in the halfway doing what they wanted to do. The pitch was coming in slow. The batter's like, do I really want to go with this? And he does and gets a piece of it. So 2-1 here. That one's in the turf, so 3-1.
No, it's not.
So Butler, the third baseman. Here's a 3-1. That's in there for a strike. Oh, they said called strike 3, so our count on the board was incorrect. This should be. Well, even Game Changer had it as 3-1, so must have missed one somewhere. But that is a called strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Abel. And there's another strike here to White. Escape White. This one fouled back and hits the umpire. He's okay, though. The base umpire is making sure they're okay, or he's okay. Abel ready and kicks and fires. Breaking ball missing just upstairs, and I think Abel was talking to his catcher there, asking about the pitch selection potentially. 1-2. Making it 2-2 here. White with a good battle. Still looking for that first knock here in this World Series. 2-2. This one lifted in the air to left center. This will touch down and roll. White making his way around the bases and gets in with a double. And that first knock comes in as a two-bagger. I feel like when you're in a tournament or a season, you got a long stretch to go. Obviously there's multiple games that you're playing over the course of this weekend, Drew. But getting that first knock is always good, and then it's even more fun when it's extra bases.
Agreed. Getting your first knock is, it's just like it's the first one finally fell in place. You can be hitting balls all over the yard and just not have anything yet, and then that one falls in place, and then can't stop you from there.
Here comes the catcher, Williams. 1 for 2 in that game earlier. This is popped up. This will get out of play.
Woman with the baby almost got it.
Getting it there. And a 1-1 pitch. I went missing just low, so 2-1. When I was walking up here, I was walking down the street and kind of keeping an eye to make sure I was watching in case there's any foul balls. I was really hoping, because I know you guys would be watching, I was really hoping that one would pop my way and I was able to catch it. This right back to the pitcher who throws over to first. Now they throw over to third. Going to get there safely. Abel went with the for sure out, because the runner at second does not have to move technically. Hindsight, people are going to say, go to third, but I think in the moment, take the for sure out.
So what I'm going to say based on that is that Abel did not give the runner a look who took off when the ball hit the bat, as that one is hitting the right field, and that run is going to come home, as he's safe at first there. But Abel should definitely try to check that run, look to see for the runner.
Definitely a learning experience, but, getting that for sure out, I'm all for that.
Agreed.
So 2 away, but that is an RBI single. Runner down to second. The tag, they got him! Whoa, a defensive clinic. More best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. We'll talk more about that on the other side of the break. You are watching the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brennan here with state champion Drew Arnold. Also going to DePaul here in about a week, right? Less than a week?
Or a little bit less than a week, 6 days.
Yeah, you're leaving less than a week. I would say your dad's jumping for joy, but I don't think he's doing much of that. Right. He was already doing too much of that back in June.
Yeah, jump for joy right in the Achilles.
But he's walking today.
He should be starting to walk today or tomorrow.
Look at that.
Huh? Got physical therapy tomorrow.
That's what happens when you win a state championship. You just get too excited.
You just get too excited and blow out your ligaments. Yeah, Bradner almost blew out his vocal cords.
My vocal cords almost went. Yeah, I was so excited.
If you want to have your ears bleeding, please go rewatch Michael Bradner call the 2024 4A state championship for Indiana.
What was more? Zach can attest to this because it would have been right in his ears. What was more? Which one did they scream at more, when they finally won it, or the diving catch by Zatkowski and left? The Zatkowski one?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the diving play out and left. Diving catch, top of the 12th inning. And in high school here in Indiana, they only play 7 innings, and they had to go to 12 for a state championship against a really good team in Mooresville. Here's popped up left side. Oh, what a diving stab out there in left. Really nice play by the left fielder, Miles Melton. It was Jennings that popped it up there. He had a triple his last time up. Melton said, "You're not getting that again."
Nuh-uh.
Playing a little closer to the line that time. So we're in the top of the 3rd inning. Here comes Land. First pitch to him is upstairs. We talked about that, best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Visit BAC Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. You'll develop skills that will last a lifetime. For more info, visit baclocal4.org.
You know, Land was just out there playing can jam with the runner from Wenatchee, and as a catcher, I would say that is a better feeling than hitting a home run. Or on a base runner. That's my preference, anyways.
Well, you're doing that sometimes as a catcher.
Yeah.
Throw two out in that state championship game.
Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
A little hype moment for sure.
Brian McNamara came, gave me a giant hug, told me I was a beast.
2-1, missing outside. I think some of your teammates are listening to this broadcast, are they not? Maybe?
Nick Robinson, if you're there, say hello.
We'll find out. Land got that RBI single to make it 2-0. Back in the first, it's 2-1 as we stand here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll be a walk to Land. So he's been on both times here. And this will bring up Carter Hahn. First pitch just a tad outside. Fisher wanted it, but keeps his composure. Here's a 1-0. This one lifted in the air to left, coming in. Melton will play it on a hop, keeps it in front of him. Nice play. Tries to hit the cutoff man there, but it'll be a single.
The Vincennes crowd is getting loud after that one.
They are indeed. The important thing out of that was Melton keeping that, kind of letting it deflect off his chest a little bit there, keep it in front of him.
He is playing on the line right now.
Yeah, he's very close to that line.
Looks like they're playing a little bit of shift between the left and the right fielder. Right fielder kind of playing straight up, left fielder way on that line.
So Wenatchee didn't get to play yesterday. They're playing a doubleheader today, so I'm sure some of their coaches may have maybe come out here to do a little bit of scouting.
Yeah, maybe.
See how some of these hitters line themselves up here. Tyson Allen at the dish. That one comes inside on him, so that'll be 2-1 on Allen. Back here with the 2-1. That'll be a little low and out, so 3-1 the count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. This one popped back, coming right to us.
Oh, I missed it.
Trying to grab that one as it goes into the door.
Can I give it back?
It's flying around here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, we got it. It's in the press box. I don't have it. Keep it as a souvenir.
I've been wanting that the entire time, and I got messed up by this nice post in the way.
I know.
Oh. I thought I know.
That was on the screen. Calm down, bud. Calm down. That was your second, as far as I know, your second attempt at a foul ball.
That one hit me in the hand. That was embarrassing.
Well, you didn't have your catcher's glove on. That was why. Plus, you were screened by the, the post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that went. So normally, like last time, it came through the window here.
That one came through the door.
That one came through the open door to your left. So that'll be a walk. So the bases are loaded here with one away. See, people expect you to make the play.
Yeah.
I'm just here to protect the equipment.
Yeah, I wish I would have made the play, but I kind of just stuck my hand out. I can't see through the...
See, this is where your teammates are listening. They're going to go, come on, man!
You know, this wall makes a better wall than a window. Kind of can't see through it.
That happens from time to time.
As the pitcher throws over to first, and he is safe there.
So Connor Walk now up at the plate. 0-1 the count to him. A little Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update. One comes a little inside here as we're looking at some of the scores going on right now. We got a live score for Central York and Kennewick, also out of Washington, just like this Wenatchee team. 1-1. It's in there for a strike. Central York out of Pennsylvania up 4-2. That's literally across country, Pennsylvania to Washington. So 4-2 over Kennewick. Crown Point White, we saw them in the nightcap yesterday. Looking for their first win of the tournament. They are taking on the future stars of Germany, who we also saw yesterday. Crown Point White up 2-0 at the moment.
Got 2 outs here.
While I was watching, was that a strikeout?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Just kind of looking at the scores just to make sure we got everything going there. So 2 away here in the third. That is the third strikeout for Fisher.
Sandifer had hit the ground there. It came in really close to his head, but, you know, if he took that off the noggin, that would have been a RBI. Because that one's also high and in on him. 2-0.
Oh, wait, somebody got the ball. I just noticed.
Another pickoff attempt to try to get land at third. Unsuccessful.
Somebody got the ball. What are your score predictions for a game?
Fisher comes back with a 2-0. This is outside, and so 3-0 here, nowhere to put him. You green lighting right here?
No, not a chance.
Sandifer took a walk his last time up.
This is bold strategy here.
Well, we got 65 pitches.
Yeah, so he's got, so by pulling him at the 65 pitch mark, he is able to return again on Tuesday. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here.
The team from, we'll hold it. We'll hold it. It's the Upper Allen team from Mechanicsburg. Came away with that foul ball. We'll hold on to it. Appreciate you guys. I'll let Drew have it because, you know, he at least touched it.
Special ball for a special ball.
All right, we're going to find out, check all the changes here in just a moment. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Mason Bratton is warming up on the bump. He will be the new pitcher. He comes over from shortstop. Austin Fisher has moved from second to short. And then I'm trying to figure out here.
I believe that is number 14.
Yep, Finn Eastman over at second now. So Not sure where he'll slot into the lineup, but that is Eastman over there now.
Runners assuming their positions. Be very impressive from Bratton here if he's able to avoid a walk, inheriting a 3-0 count on Sandifer.
Very tough situation. 3-0 count here to Sandifer. Took a walk his last time up. And so Finn Eastman at second now. And there for the strike, so 3-1. There are 2 outs here. Vincennes leads it 2-1. And that's down the pipe for strike 2. So this is the pitch.
Runners are in motion. Well, as the ball crosses the plate.
That's called strike 3. Comes in. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, says Bratton. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus, here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Mike Brenner here along with Drew Arnold. Happy you're with us on a glorious day for baseball here at Jerry Ross Park in downtown Crown Point, Indiana. Just about an hour outside of Chicago, depending on how traffic is. Just over that border in Indiana. Well, Crown Point's a little bit further than the border.
About 11 miles off the border.
Yeah, not too bad. I grew up in Dyer. Literally, down the street was the border.
I grew up on the border.
There you go.
Or grew.
So you're a Dyer kid too?
Yep.
All right. Hey, we find out we have something in common. Look at that.
Doug told me
Kaler
earlier
kid.
that all the Lake Central kids don't fall far from the tree when they're in the booth.
Yeah, that's true. But you're a Kaler kid. I was a Kaler kid.
Yes, I was.
Sir, warming up here as we go to the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Ireland, Arnold, and Melton, your scheduled hitters for Wenatchee. They trail by 1 here. Trying to... We got some other changes that are being relayed. So they're getting a little bit wiser here at Jerry Ross Park. Now you've got the home plate umpire with a walkie-talkie that can relay it to the press box without having to shout from the field to the press box.
I like it. So that is number 19 in the 6th spot now in the Vincennes lineup. That is Curtis Snyder.
Oh, that just hit the post. That was gonna be a little to our right, I bet.
I might have had to lay out.
Ooh, that comes in and gets Ireland. And you hear the fans saying, that's a way to wear it. Get on base. Curtis Schneider is out at second base now. He's in place of Connor Walk. Might be looking to see, is there a warm-up of pitcher? Nope.
Could be next.
Yeah, might be coming down the pipe here in just a little bit, so I want to get him warmed up. Pitch is down low. 2-1. Or is it 1-1? I'll figure it out. 1-1.
1-1.
Yep. Just writing things down in my scorecard here. 2-1 the count now. Comes inside, so 3-1 count here. Line down the right field line. This will be a foul ball. Oh, man.
That is rough. I thought that was fair for sure.
Yeah, didn't have the best angle on that one. I mean, the base umpire right there down the line. Yeah, trying a little oppo work there.
I like the approach there.
Yeah, I'm in favor of the oppo. Tries it again, this time to the screen. Well, when you pitch him away, that's what he's going to try to do, right?
Same thing, just pepper on the right side of the field. I like it. 3-2 count.
Try to find that baseball. The first base umpire's got it now. Right side of the infield kind of playing back a little bit. The left side playing up. Kind of even with their bags. Pitches upstairs. That's ball 4. 2 on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And we're at 36 pitches.
So right before that 40 pitch mark.
For River Abel, and the head coach is heading out there just to, I believe that's Chris Hahn, checking on things. Hey, at the end of this one, we are going to hand out some awards. We've got 3 awards we're going to hand out. We're going to hand out the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies are proud to recognize superheroes on the baseball diamond. Then you've got the Proud Eden Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network, and then we've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
Plays at 3 now, let's go.
Pitch is in there for a strike.
Pep talk from Hahn working there.
Come back throwing strikes to Miles Melton. The 0-1. Comes inside, ball gets away, runners are moving, home plate umpire trying to get out of the way, just kind of, unfortunately, as he's moving, not paying attention where the ball's at, just kind of stepping all over it. Not intentional, of course, but they try to get out of the way, but they also don't really pay attention to where the ball's at, so he's trying to move to his right, and the ball just happens to be following right under his feet.
Umpire.
And that's we got an interference call. I'm guessing the bat hit the glove is probably what happened.
Yeah, that's what I saw there. Umpire checking it on.
So that's an E2 technically?
Isn't it catcher's interference? Or is that?
Right, but didn't they rule that as an E2?
I do not know. I don't know if that's an error or not. Infield is coming in.
Yeah, we'll put CI. Our stats don't mean anything anyway.
Officially, unofficial.
Yep. So back to the top of the lineup with Fisher here. Brady Fisher. Popped up right side. Giving chase. Jackson. Oh, it just pops off of the glove. So 1 run is in. Everybody moves up their respective base. Tough skies, tough sun to battle through times like that. So it is let's see what they ruled that. It did pop off the glove, so a lot of times that is ruled an error.
That would be my guess there. You know, that one was kind of in and out of the glove.
So E9 to advance Ireland to the plate, and that ties the game up at 2. So base is still loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Wenatchee trying to fight their way back here. Playing the doubleheader today, so this is already game 2 of the day for them. They played Southeastern out of Kentucky earlier today. This is outside, so 3-0 the count. There's nowhere to put them. The entire infield playing not even on the turf. They are in the grass to try to prevent anything from coming to the plate. 3-0 in there for a strike. 3-1. We got time called here.
Umpire letting the pitcher know that he needs to slow down a little bit, wait till he comes set. We've been seeing that a lot.
We've seen that a decent amount already with pitchers trying to move a little too quickly. 3-1. In there for a strike, 3-2. That's some pop to it off the glove. I always love that sound.
Probably the best sound in all sports.
It's pretty good, not going to lie. Oh, that crack of the bat, though, that's always good, too. 3-2, swing and a miss. Came back and got him. Nice pitch from Abel. So one away. Bases loaded. Infield still playing in. This one lifted to left and caught out in left. They're going to tag. Here's a throw to the plate. Just got him. What a throw. That is spectacular defense. Gannon Haney out there in left, throwing out, not even on the bounce. That was on the fly. Unbelievable. As Braxton Land comes up with it, reaches out to tag and gets the runner at home and keeps it tied at 2. We're going to step aside. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowell Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Top of the 4th inning here at Jerry Ross Park, beautiful downtown Crown Point, Indiana. Some spectacular views, spectacular defensive plays here on the major field. And one of my favorite parts, and Zach's already leaning into it, he saw that. One of the best views you can have as a sucker for the backdrops of games. Get to see the courthouse and the clock tower here in downtown Crown Point right there. The grand old lady, as she's referred. Now, if Zach were to actually point up just a little bit more, we got about a little half moon going on in the sky. Just above those clouds over there. There it is. Not only is he the best, he's the best replay man in the business. He's pretty good at camera, too. We go to the top of the 4th inning, and here comes Haney. Made that spectacular throw. Nope, sorry, that was the other way. This one fouled back. Haney to Haney to land, a pretty spectacular play to get that runner at the plate to keep it a 2-2 ball game. See how much that comes into effect later on in this one. Checked his swing, went too far, 0-2. Haney singled his last time up, so got that first hit of this World Series. 0-2. Checked his swing. They said he went around too far. That's a strikeout. That's strikeout number 5 of the day for Vincennes hitters.
Get it started, kid.
So we've got Bratton pitching. Stafford here, 0-1 already to him. This one hit the post and look out. That's a good nugget from Zach right there. All 8 pitches have been strikes.
I'm the stats guy, but I'm supposed to be a stats guy, but yet Zach's more on top of it than I am.
Zach's paying attention more.
Yeah.
0-2. And that'll be the now you can blame Zach for being the that's the jinx. that was Zach's fault.
I don't believe that one was Zach's fault, but
for for those of you over in Washington, you can reach Zach Miller with your hate mail at 219. It's our area code.
Same number you can sponsor the Proud Union home play of the game.
Yeah, we'll just give out Chris's number. There you go. We'll just give the executive producer's number out. We do anyway.
It's even at the bottom of the screen. It says, buy this ad here.
Now, see, we're going to do the reverse announcer jinx. Ever since Zach Miller told us that all 8 pitches were strikes, we haven't seen a strike since. So, see what happens here on 3-2. 3-2. And that's going to be a walk to Stafford. I see they're saying that here in the press box, too. It's not just Zach, you're off the hook. I heard him say that down the way in the press box.
I still blame Zach.
Find a hole now, kid. Let's go.
Zach blames Zach.
Can we just give Zach a headset? Let's plug this thing back in. Let's get Zach on the commentary.
Camera analysis. That's his new job.
Who says no?
Fires the pitch in. Just misses in.
Right fielder Cook. Up to bat here. 2-0 the count on him. This one chopped and will be foul. All right, just kind of checking in to see how things are going on our stream here. I got a question to Rose Harper, who's commented. Who's River Rat? I feel like that's a nickname we need to know. Is that Abel? River Abel?
I would guess so.
3-1.
3-1 the count here. This one laced into center and will touch down for a hit. Vincennes on the comeback trail here. Momentum was kind of shifting towards Wenatchee, and now Vincennes trying to pick it up here. It's a single to put it first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. By the way, we figured out where everything is, where everybody's at defensively now. So Brady Fisher is now behind the dish. He's catching for Wenatchee. That one was thrown so hard, took the glove right off.
Couldn't handle the fastball.
It's just too much speed. 1-1. In there. 1-2. I love that. Still love that sound.
That's why you like when I catch.
1-2.
Or when Griffin pitches.
This one chopped. That's going to be a tag at on the first baseline there. So it's one unassisted, but as you just heard in the background there, definitely a productive. If you're going to get an out, make it a productive out. Move the runners.
Oh, you got your answer in the comments. Yes,
I do. Yes, it is River Able. I like it. It's a good nickname.
Hard hit ball, Drake.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So Jennings here, the shortstop. 0-1. Off to the right, down the right field line, and it will be a foul ball. So anyway, we get Brady Fisher behind the dish. Austin Fisher went to shortstop. Bratton is pitching now. Williams, who was the catcher, went out to center field.
Talk about
Eastman
being able to
is
do
over.
it all.
Eastman is over at second. Say that again?
I said talk about being able to do it all. Catching and playing center field?
Right.
What a guy.
0-2. 1-2 now. That's out to left center and gets past a diving center fielder. One run is in. Here comes a second. And motoring over to third. Who's going to make the turn and coming home? The play is not going to be in time. And you've got it inside the park. Home run for Draven Jennings. So 3 runs across the board in that one. 5-2 your score here in the top of the 4th. Not much, not too many times you're going to see something like that, Drew.
No, definitely not. You know, he just had burner wheels out there and just kept going. As that one is
right side, stopped at second by Eastman. Ball picked up, dropped though. And I think White was trying to say, I know I dropped it, but I still picked it back up with my foot on the bag, but
hit for sure there.
So that'll be a hit for Land. So Land at first. Here comes Hahn. There are 2 outs here in this top of the 4th inning. First pitch in there for a strike. Ball gets away. Runner moving down to second on the wild pitch.
Find a hole, kid.
And a 1-1. A little too far inside. 2-1 the count. Okay, we got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. Nothing set in stone quite yet, but some early candidates for sure. Two 2-1 pitch. That one skips in. Nice stop there by Fisher. Left side will be foul. Appreciate it over on the YouTube stream. We got some fans checking in as well. Rooting on both Wenatchee and Vincennes, and that's going to be called strike 3 on the bender to retire the side. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-2 Vincennes. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We go bottom of the fourth. It is a 5-2 game. Vincennes, a little over 3 hours away from Crown Point here in the great Hoosier state of Indiana, taking on Wenatchee from the Pacific Northwest over in Washington State. I've never been to Washington State personally myself, but I have friends who have lived there and have sent me pictures from hikes they've gone on, and just absolutely spectacular views. If you're hiking in the mountains or in those areas, just amazing views.
I'd go out there to see J-Rod play.
I've really wanted to. Mariners beat the Mets last night.
Yeah.
Appreciate them.
Helping out the Cubs.
Helps out the Chicago Cubs and the.
Our Cubs got an off day today, though.
That's true. Yeah, we got guys ready to get in the box, and home plate umpire is talking to like the whole Vincennes coaching staff over there.
Yeah.
Are we moving people around? Is that that must be what's going on?
So.
We're moving people around, and because we love when the coaches are making changes, because we try to keep up with them as best as we possibly can, but not every bit of information gets relayed to us. So. Well, if you are tuned in with us, we appreciate you watching and leaving comments and rooting on your favorite team. And just a reminder that coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series right here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. And now we got to get the first base umpire in here. We're switching right fielders, it looks like. Another fielder coming in. So as of right now, we're going to make it. Somebody's going out there. I was like, wait a minute. We're only going to play with two outfielders. It's going out to center. Zanderfer out in center now, because we do have that change. Oh, he was in center field anyway. Never mind. Tyson Allen in right field. So he was the extra hitter. Now he's in right field. Not sure where Cook may have gone. Still figuring things out, and River Abel's just kind of sitting on the mound like, are we going or what's going on here?
He does not look amused.
Well, and if you're Wenatchee, you're not complaining because the pitcher is not warming up.
The shortstop is he's almost ready to go to sleep out there.
Yeah, these guys are chilling.
He's all relaxed.
So they're relaying.
Oh, we had like 3 players spring up right there. 23 is re-entering.
So that is Walk that has re-entered at second base. So after all that, we're ready to go here in the bottom of this fourth inning. Abel. Strike one.
Way to start one.
Maybe it's a Vincennes strategy. Coach is going to talk to the umpires, and that's when he gets boosted in strength. So one up the middle. Braven over to first, gets the out. Nice play.
Abel now at that half-century mark in pitch count.
Jennings gets the out. 6-3 to Butler. And this will bring up Gabe White. And the 1-0. Missing for ball two. White had that double back in the second inning. Scored one of the 2 runs here for Wenatchee. One missing outside, but it's called a strike.
Another white and purple hitting Tanks. He's not Tommy Tanks though.
2-1. That one skips in and catcher. Way to use your head, kid. Umpire's going to check on the ball, make sure there's no scuff marks on it. Make sure everything's good to go with it.
Love that out of the umpire, taking his time, giving his catcher a little breather after he took one off the noggin. Although, as a catcher, the ones off the noggin don't really hurt, don't really get to you that much.
Yeah, no, that's you.
Or I've taken too many and they stop getting to me.
I was going to go that route. Yeah, most people try to stop it with their chest protector.
Nah, use your head. That is a changeup bouncing in.
Big bounce there, but it's a one-out walk here to White, so he's been on both times here today. And this will bring up Williams.
Abel looking into the dugout. Wonder if they're going to go to a new pitcher soon. Kind of way they're just staring in.
55 pitches right now.
Probably want to pull him before that 65 pitch mark. It seemed very important to allow the coaches here throughout the tournament to make sure that they only need their 1 day of rest. That way they can come back.
Well, and a lot of it just kind of depends on, like, if you're Wenatchee here, they had the day off yesterday, so they have to play a doubleheader today, and then they'll have to play Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you don't really. So some teams have a doubleheader yesterday and get today off. Some teams have to play they play one game all 4 days. So if you had the doubleheader yesterday, it's kind of a little bit more to your benefit because you can throw your pitchers as long as you want, to get that 1 day of rest. And really, that 1 day of rest doesn't affect you because you're not playing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the way that the pitch count is structured is definitely a weird thing because if they throw under 40 pitches, they can throw again the next day. And then they have pitch 40 through pitch 65 that if they throw somewhere in between those two, they're required 1 day of rest. But then if you throw beyond the 65 pitch mark, you only get 10 more pitches maximum, and then you need an extra day of rest. So the risk versus, like, the risk-reward ratio isn't really there for 10 extra pitches, with an entire extra day of rest and not be able to use your player.
And I think a lot of it is still just trying to figure out the science behind a lot of it, so trying to make the best rules to be, safe for the kids as much as possible, but also still trying to figure out, and here's the thing, too, is you have rules for, overall for everybody, but everybody's different. Every kid's had different, arm strengths and or whatever defender or whatever case you're talking about here. Everybody's built a little bit differently. Everybody deals with different things. Some guys can pitch until they're 65 years old and throw 100 pitches a day.
Yeah.
Other people can, pitch for 5 minutes and blow their arm out and need Tommy John within 5 minutes.
That
would be me.
That ball scoots away from land there as the runners are able to advance up to second and third. 2-0 count, 1 out.
So it's one of those things that's hard to make rules for universal for everybody as this one popped up. Get out of play off to the right.
Head into our foul ball tree.
I wonder if there's any balls hidden in that tree.
How about you climb up there?
No. Just some things people do not need to see. That's true. This one lined down the right field line. This will touch down and get kicked away. One run is in. A second run is in. And Eastman making his way all the way down to third base on that play. And he pumps his chest in. Let's go, boys.
He's hyped, giving everybody high fives.
We're going to give that a... I'm going to watch what the official score marks here.
I would guess double with an E9.
What is he here? Yep, single.
Single.
And then advancing to third on the... Okay. I'm just going with what the official score has here.
Yep. Okay, I can get down with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
No qualms out of me. As
I'm going to give him 2 RBIs, though.
Yep, for sure. As Abel comes out of the game right here. He throws 64 pitches, so stays just under that 66 pitch mark.
All right, so we got a pitching change. We're going to step aside for just a moment. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brander here along with state champion Drew Arnold. Trying to figure out where everybody's moving now. We've got for Vincennes, Draven Jennings in now. 2 pitch. Pitched an inning in 2/3 yesterday against Arlington. So I think that's still, is it Abel in center? And then we'll have a number 2, that is Braxton Land over at short. So somebody's, we have a new catcher coming in here. Try to see that number. That's Sandifer at catcher.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I think we got them all. Thank you for bearing with us. We're just trying to make sure we get everybody placed appropriately.
We're on top of it.
Well, I mean, we're doing our best. Now, I'm not going to lie. I made the joke earlier, but watching Game Changer in the middle of this is they're getting the relayed changes. It's definitely making the job a little bit easier.
So there's 1 out with a runner on third.
If that runner from third can come in, it makes it a tie ball game, 5-4. Wenatchee making it a competitive game here for Vincennes, and I will say you got to watch Wenatchee earlier, and we both got to see Vincennes yesterday. You did say pre-broadcast you thought this would be a very close ball game.
Yes.
2-1. Evens the count at 2.
Ireland just behind that one a little bit. Bettyson coming here with another fastball.
Bryce Ireland 2-2. And down on strikes. So now 2 outs here in this 4th inning.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The Vincennes faithful giving some encouragement to the players.
It's kind of the fun thing is you got fans that are kind of sitting. Usually, these kind of games, it's one side or the other. Kind of split down the middle, but now you got definitely a little bit more mixing of fan bases in the middle of the stadium seating we have here at the major field.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's Wenatchee fans even down the third baseline a little bit, and same with Vincennes all around, just kind of mingling together a little bit.
2-1 the count now to Arnold.
Not me.
It's not Drew. He would have been out already.
Oh.
2-1. I feel like I hadn't made any digs at you yet.
Well,
I'm playing it easy on Zach Miller today.
I don't have to insult Michael's baseball ability. He'll do that on his own.
There's no question about that. Full count now here with 2 outs. Big pitch coming here. Arnold trying to grab a very important RBI here in the 4th. This one popped up right side. Given chase, can't come up with it. Just out of reach.
It's interesting how these dugouts, kind of stick out but cut back, and it's there's been a lot of balls that have been in play over there, pop-ups, but it's really hard for the first or third baseman to try to be able to make a play on it. But he was close there.
Another payoff pitch, and that'll be ball 4. So back on base is Arnold, his 2nd walk of the day, and this will bring up Miles Melton.
Melton with a few good plays defensively out there so far today.
In there for a strike. So Eastman at 3rd. Arnold at 1st. Count even at 1. Now, I mentioned yesterday how in a lot of these situations here, 1st and 3rd, a lot of times for that runner at 1st, this kind of becomes a free bag. Do you risk kind of doing that in this case to try to get that run maybe?
I don't think it's a risk. And so 2-1 right now, I probably wouldn't do it here. But if we get the 2 strikes on the hitter, and if we get the 2 strikes on the hitter, I'm going to tell my guy that he is going to walk to second base. And the whole thing is either
there he goes down to second.
The whole thing with walking to second would be is if they try to get the out, you just got to get in a rundown and stay in the rundown long enough for the runner from 3rd to score, or you get a free base. But like for the free base there. So that one is
upstairs. Man, Melton even looked back going, oh, that's close.
He's a little bit smaller stature though, it's high on him.
Another big pitch coming here. Payoff. In there for a called strike 3. And Vincennes ends the damage. But 2 runs do come across the board in the bottom of that 4th inning. We got a good one here on the major field. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship, the best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the top of the fifth here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on a gorgeous day for baseball. Upper 70s, a few clouds in the skies, but the sun is shining through right here on the major field. We are starting to approach that point in the day where some of those shadows from our tree here off to the right is going to start wreaking some havoc maybe on that right side. Right now it kind of affects the first baseman a little bit. Because I would imagine, Drew, if you were to play first base right now, even though you're going to be playing back, but you're going to be receiving a ball with your foot on the bag, you're going from the sunlight and then it's going to cross into the shadows. That makes it not too difficult, but just a little bit difficult.
I would say the biggest thing is going to be on pop flies at the first baseman, because you're looking for it up in the sky and you see the reflection off the white ball with the sunlight, and then all of a sudden that reflection of the pearly white ball just goes away.
Gotcha.
You know, and then you got to find it, and it's not like it's almost a different color once it changes into that shadow. So it would definitely be a challenge for any pop-up. So hope that it's infield fly scenario if that does happen for him.
That's what he's looking for. All right, leading off here for Vincennes will be Allen. First pitch on the right side to the second baseman for out number one. One pitch, one out. I think it's 30-something pitches. So somebody, at one point he came in, it was like 4 pitches and bing, bang, boom, done.
Is that how it went?
Yep.
Bing, bang, boom.
Yep. Didn't you hear the sounds?
I did not. Maybe like a crack of a bat.
So Tyson Allen out, and here comes Connor Walk, who had checked back into the game to play second base with, I believe Snyder had moved over to shortstop. Nope, that was Land that moved over to shortstop. Called strike, outer part of the plate. Count evens at 1. Drew is gaslighting not only as an announcer, but an umpire as well.
I like his strike call.
With his signals. This one down the right field line will touchdown foul. So 1-2. Drew likes to be multifaceted. He likes to be a player, umpire, broadcaster. Just doing it all in the business.
Instructor.
And
Don't forget that. Triple Crown All-Stars.
1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Five-4 your score. And we only play 6 innings of regulation here in the World Series. So kind of getting later into the game.
Just a bit high.
Just a little bit. So Vincennes trying to hold on to this lead. They want to tack on a few more. Because Wenatchee certainly answering them in all those innings. Nice pitch, but just misses for a one-out walk.
Wenatchee thought they had it. Vincennes thought it was a ball.
It's weird how, close pitch looks like 50-50.
Yep.
One team sees it one way, the other team sees it another way. Here comes Sandifer now. 0 for 1 on the day, but does have a walk back in the first. Still looking for that first knock here in the World Series. We're in pool play. 1-0. One of the top teams in the pool, I forget exactly. I think there's quite a few teams that actually make the pool this year. I want to say it's either maybe the top 3 teams in each pool. 1-1.
This is Pool D, and the 2 leading teams currently are Southeastern from Kentucky and the Arlington Storm from Virginia. Yesterday we watched Vincennes play Arlington Storm, and then earlier we watched Wenatchee play Southeastern.
This one lined and caught at first, and they'll step on second to double them off. Stepping on first to get the double play. Nice play over there at first base for Gabe White. Impressive stuff, ends the threat. We go to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Oh, what a play to end the top of the fifth inning. Got my words all tied up. For the second out, it was stepping on first base by the first baseman, White. Impressive double play turn. We got a lot of candidates for that Proud in-home play of the game. We've seen a couple double plays turned in this one today. I don't think we saw a single one yesterday, maybe one on a catch and a pickoff attempt, but
I think we have one or two, but we haven't. That is the first 6-4-3 double play, or any double play involving like the infield, like a traditional major league style double play.
Yeah, we did see a 6-4-3 double play earlier for Vincennes. We've got more changes coming up to the press box, and we'll follow those and get that information to you. Said it was 25 for who?
So Lincoln Hudson is entering the game for Vincennes in place for Jackson Cook.
Excellent. See, we're on it. It's like we've done this before. And that pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Should be the leadoff hitter, Brady Fisher. Back with the 1-1. Breaking ball that doesn't break enough, so a little bit upstairs, so 2-1. Looks like one of my pitches going to the backstop.
It makes it to the backstop?
3-1 the count here. They call it Doug Nelson back. He had the last two games of the day.
If you were to throw a first pitch, would it be like 50 Cent?
No, I can at least make it to the glove. So a leadoff walk to start things up here. Fisher gets on. Now Austin will have a chance. I was asked to do one time, and I wasn't able to because I was covering you guys at Semi-State. That was 2 years ago.
Probably should have based on the result.
No, I wanted to be there. They asked they were doing some kind of teacher night, and they wanted to ask a teacher, and I happened to know somebody in the front office, and they asked me to do it, but I had to respectfully decline. So I had to save my first pitch debut for some other time.
I think if I throw a first pitch, I got to be like Ichiro, full jersey, and throw it like 94.
Okay. You want to wear your gear while you throw it too, or no?
No, I'm just thinking just like full uniform.
Okay.
Like if Lake Central calls me back, I have to keep my state jersey.
Oh.
So might have to pull up in it.
2-2 the count here to Austin Fisher. Jennings trying to get that first out. had good defense behind him throughout the afternoon. 2-2, popped up. Shallow second and caught out there by Walk. So gets that first out. Comes pitcher Bratton. Again, bottom 5. We only play 6, so the benefit for Wenatchee is that even if they don't score this inning, they still get the bottom of the 6 no matter what.
Vincennes looking to still limit the damage and then go out there the next inning though and add on, get some insurance.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see who can do the job for them. See if they're an insurance superhero winning.
Oh, see that now you're turning into a company guy. This one getting airmailed, but picked up nicely by Walk.
Well, the Kroll Company, they are the insurance superheroes.
They are the insurance. You are right. See, we're turning this guy into a company guy. So Walk received that catch, by the way, on the throw from the backstop, and it looks like potentially his mom. There's a Walk jersey right there behind home plate, and her water bottle almost knocked off by that foul ball. 3-1.
Misses just
That's the
up.
second walk of the inning, so 2 on with 1 out.
Hoping for another little double play action here.
That's what Vincennes is hoping for. Wenatchee hoping Butler can come through here. 2 for 2 yesterday, 0 for 2, or 2 for 2 earlier today, 0 for 2 in this one, looking for his first knock of this game.
You know what that means? He's due.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're staring at me, but you're waiting for a sarcastic comment from me?
No, I was just looking for a response, and
my bad. Runner
Delayed
goes down
steal.
to third, delayed steal, and that changes the complexion of the at-bat a little bit. As Fisher looking in at the opposing dugout, going, all right, here
let's
we go.
see if Bratton takes the bag here. Nope, he
This
stays
one
put.
going into the foul territory. A lot of the young men below us are rushing to get that one.
And that will be a Crown Point kid who gets it.
Fair enough. It's their home park. 1-1. Popped up, and this will touchdown foul.
I think you got to try to take the bag here.
Second, you mean?
Yeah, got to try to take second. You know, don't want to hit into a double play. At least got to make it hard.
And this is where you were talking about, start walking or slowly making your way. Just don't get tagged before that run can come across.
With 1 out, I don't love it. I think you got a straight steal here.
Upstairs, getting that,
But they
trying to
go
get
with
off
the
the
delayed.
bag. Yep, and there's the bag, just like you talked about.
Yeah, now they got the double play broken up unless there's a, line drive or something. But
So now with
double
1
play.
out, you got 2 runners in scoring position. Pitches outside, so full count here. You mentioned it yesterday, the situation where a walk isn't the absolute worst thing in the world.
No, I don't hate it here.
And that's what it's going to be, is a base on balls.
I like that pitch a lot. It's a competitive pitch that was, it was close to the corner. It was on the black, but call didn't end up going his way. Looks like Vincennes is going to end up calling time here and come out to the mound.
We have a quick chat. Gives us time to mention those awards again and tell you that everything with this Cal Ripken tournament is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point. You can visit Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point for more information. And in fact, we're actually going to have a pitching change. So we will step aside for just a moment. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here from Crown Point. Trying to double check to see all these changes taking place. Just nobody wants to turn and expose their numbers for us here. I can tell left field is 20-something now. I can see the 2. 34 out in right, so that is Haney. Haney in right. He was in left, so now he's in right. And Sandifer now in left. All right, so the left side of the infield is in, and the right side going to start creeping up to be in with the bases loaded, 1 out. Wenatchee putting up a threat here. Strike 1 into White. Gabe White, first baseman, got his first knock of the World Series back in the second inning. It was a double, and then he walked his last time up, so he's been on both times, and now just like that, quickly 0-2.
Slide step got on him quickly.
As Tyson Allen is now pitching for Vincennes. Trying to get out number 2. Missing outside, but kind of one of those setup pitches, I would think.
I think there could be a potential opportunity for a back pick here at first.
Something to keep an eye on. 1-2. Missing for ball 2. So count evens at 2. Again, bases loaded here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Only 6 innings of regulation. This one popped in the air. It's going to get over the head of the second baseman. 1 run is in. They throw home. They're going to hold the runner at third. So the tying run comes in for Wenatchee. RBI single for White. So this will bring up Williams now. Takes the first pitch, strike. Infield still in. This is one of those the dangers of having your infield in. It's the move that everybody does no matter what when you have, because you're hoping for the ground ball so you can make the force at home. So this is the strategy that virtually everyone uses, but you do risk those little kind of bloop hits getting over your head when normally your defensive spot would be able to catch that.
Yeah, I know in the majors this translates to actually leading batting up in the batting average, up by 95 points when the infield is in versus when it's back.
So maybe it's something for teams to start, analytics teams to look at and say, is this the right strategy anymore?
Most coaches at this age say yes, it is.
Yeah, because I would say most times it's hit on the ground at this age. 2-2. There's your count to Williams. This will get out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The tying run has come across the board, though. Game 2 of the day for Wenatchee. Scoring 1 run in that first game and now scored 5. This one gets back to the screen and getting that half out, as you always say, as a catcher.
Second one of the day?
Yeah. I still think it should be an out, but you're talented enough to catch it off the screen. 2-2. Chopped on the ground. Third base picked it up. And now Wenatchee takes the lead 6-5. Base is still loaded, 1 out. So bring up Eastman now. He's had a really good game. 3 RBIs on a couple of singles. Having a very good day.
Had to hit the deck there.
At the plate. Pitch missing just outside. And they do rule an error on the third baseman, so Williams reaches on the E5. Three 3-0 here to Eastman, and again, nowhere to put him. And that'll be a base on ball, so it's a 7-5 game in favor of Wenatchee. Fourth RBI of the game for Eastman, by the way. We got time called here. We'll have a conversation on the mound. Just kind of get Allen some time to breathe. And I know you and Doug were talking about earlier, what's the conversation happening here? Are you just talking about anything other than baseball, or you talking about strategy, or?
Just depends on your pitcher and how they react to everything. So, that's something that's kind of universal between everybody is like, it all depends on how your pitcher is and what he wants to do.
Well, it's a short conversation. And hey, if you're in Crown Point here to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, you should stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. That's Station 21 American Grill. They've got everything from burgers and ribs to wings and fish. They're open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21, just a short 1-minute walk, drive, however you want to look at it from the ballpark right here. You can check out their menu at station21.com, Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. Quickly 0-2 here to Ireland. Nope, check that. Pinch hitter. Blakeney. Pitches inside to Blakeney. Here's 1-2. Now 2-2. Looking over at the A field, Germany on top of Crown Point White 5-3. Ripken 10U hometown scoreboard update. Count runs full. Nice at bat here for Blakeney. As Wenatchee takes the 7-5 lead, puts up a 3-spot here in the 5th. And make it a 4-spot. Another bases loaded walk. So Wenatchee taking patience to a new level here. And that sometimes, they can be a... I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for here. It can just kind of fall through the entire lineup when, one guy's doing good things. We'll have a courtesy runner here.
He is quick running the first.
Yes, sir. That's number 6. That is Bryce Ireland to check back into his spot. And we may have a pitching change. So Tyson Allen gives up the ball. Not happy about it. But we'll step aside for a moment. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
And we welcome you back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series right here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with state champion Drew Arnold. Zach Miller working the camera today. He was thrilled when he saw my name with his on the assignment sheets.
He told me he's going to keep it like that for the rest of the tournament. Only work with you.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. He would be, but I'm not. No better guy in the business. No one ever. What? Just kidding. So who do we got in left? We know we got walk into pitch now, trying to get out of this jam here. But Wenatchee trying to put more stress on here as you've got Arnold up at the plate quickly. 0-2 on him, 2 outs. Breaking ball missing just inside. Lincoln Hudson out in left now.
Arnold backing off the plate on the curveball.
Let's count 2-2 now. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. So here comes Milton. Want to know the count? Big 4 spot put up here by Wenatchee to take the 8-5 lead, because now we were talking about how they would get to play a complete game. Well, they've taken the lead, so all of a sudden Vincennes is in a position where they have to score 3 runs to force the bottom of the 6th to continue on here to try, but they can also take the lead in that top of the 6th as well. But you got to score at least 3, and Wenatchee not done trying to pour on more. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. It's 3-0 the count here to Melton, so in jeopardy of walking in that 9th run. Gets the strike and had the green light apparently on 3-0. You like that call? Or maybe just doing it on his own, you never know.
2 outs, or bases loaded. No. Do not like the green light there.
3-1, now becomes 3-2, so good battle back here for walk.
Runners in motion here. 3-2, 2 outs.
The pitch. Popped up, going to be above the press box here. You know, you have been looking, Zach Miller's been looking for a ball to potentially go on to North Street and accidentally plunk one. He might have his car plunked. Karma. Just low for ball 4. The patience of this Wenatchee team is impressive. Making sure that the pitch that they want is there. And this brings it back to the top of the lineup. It is 9-5. Drastic comeback here. First pitch to Brady Fisher. It's for ball 1. He doesn't have a hit to his name. He's actually 0 for 1 on the day technically. Reached on an error in the 3rd. but he's taken 2 walks in the first and the 5th. This one lined down the right field line. This will get out of play.
Fielded cleanly by a kid down there.
Yeah.
Got himself a souvenir.
Not mad about it. Zach Miller's favorite phrase ever. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2. Nice pitch. Drew's got awards he's got to hand out at the end of this one, so he's feverishly trying to figure out where he wants to go. A lot of options for all 3 of our awards. The Crowd Company's Landerman Superhero of the game, the Prime Home Play of the game. This one on the ground to third. They throw over to first. It will be in time on the throw from third from Land. So we go to the 6th inning. Vincennes has some work to do. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brander here along with state champion Drew Arnold. Giving the old double finger salute there. Finger pistols, right? There he is. There he is. I think he's getting delirious and calling his, 5th? So this is your 8th game already?
This is my 8th game. I've had to put up with you for 6.
That's a lot for people. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot for me even.
Having to put up with Brander for 6?
Having to deal with myself for 6 games? Yeah, that's a lot. Speaking of the 6th, we're in the top of the 6th inning. It's a good segue there.
Yeah, it is. Set you up.
Vincennes has got to get at least 4 runs to keep this thing moving. They could get more, but need to get at least 4 here at the top of the 6th. Only 6 innings of regulation. Also looking over, Fallon, this is your producing debut as well, right? For us on the Region Sports Network, doing a heck of a job. You know, usually as soon as we cut to the commercial break, we get told 60 seconds or 90 seconds or
preferably
70
90.
seconds, 70 seconds, whatever the case may be. And yeah, he's been telling us 90 quite a bit. Not mad about that.
That's why Zach's on camera.
Yeah, leading off here in this 6th inning is Haney. Haney 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single back in that 2nd inning. Count 3-0. That's for Vincennes. You got to get guys on base to kind of get things started, to get those rallies going. We'll get off base on balls would do just that.
100% taken here.
And gets the strike called. So 3-1 the count here. And awaits the 3-1. And that one's in the turf, so Leadoff walk. That's exactly what Vincennes needs. They need base runners. So Stafford coming up next. Just like he's coming up with some confidence. I like it. Takes the first one outside for ball one. I know the last time out you were coming up with names that you wanted for our award winners. Don't want to reveal those too early, and those could change over the course of this inning. You never know. 1-0. This one lined into center. A little touchdown for a hit. Don't want to get too risky here. You need to keep your base. Yeah, you need to get your base runners, but Stafford on with the single. So first and second. Nobody out here in the sixth. That tying run now in the on-deck circle. As Hudson comes up here, 25, I believe, right?
I believe so.
First pitch into him inside.
Goal here is just keep passing the torch, get to the next guy.
So Lincoln Hudson, 1-0 count on him. 2-0. Breton at 52 pitches here. And just like that, 3-0. And in jeopardy of getting the bases loaded with nobody outs. This has been a game where, some big leads and then some back and forth action. It's been a really closely contested game all the way through. The score doesn't really indicate that right now, but it can close up very quickly here. So Hudson waiting for the sign from the dugout to see what he wants to do here, if he's getting the take sign or go ahead and swing away. 3-0. Takes it, it's ball four. So bases loaded. We had 6 walks in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now 2 here in the top of the 6th. And we'll have a meeting on the mound just to kind of clear some heads and get a little bit of a reset here for Wenatchee. And this is also a time where the coach is probably reminding his infielders, okay, on the if ball hit here, you go here, you cover this, and kind of scenarios here. We'll trade a run for outs for sure, because you have 4 to kind of work with. And again, they're going to go with the infield in straight. Well, looks like the corner infield was in, and now the middle infield comes in as well. And now the middle infield going back a little bit.
Do you like the take until you get a strike approach here? Bratton's been kind of struggling finding the zone here.
Yeah, I like it when, if somebody is kind of, no matter what situation, if the pitcher's kind of having a hard time finding that zone, yeah, you wait until they can throw a strike. Which Breton's been good about throwing strikes, so it was a long, laboring inning for Vincennes. There's the strike, so now kind of changes the complexion a little bit. And it's probably something he was thinking about too, like, hey, they're going to wait until I can throw the strike, so here's one right down the pipe. 2-1. Now 3-1. And that's something, if you're Wenatchee, you still remember, okay, we got 4 runs to work with here, but we got to get an out here. Popped up, center field, going back, making the catch. And we'll have a tag, so 1 is in. They throw to the plate, not going to be in time. Throw to second, not going to be in time. So taking that extra bag, that could be pivotal for Vincennes here. Well, it's not an extra bag. There was the tag up from first already.
This could get interesting right here. I don't believe anybody from Wenatchee ended up seeing it, but the runner on second left early.
Ooh.
As he might be appealing. No, he did not appeal.
There's no, nobody's moving over to cover the bag.
Yeah, he,
But a run does come across the board, so 9-6. Can't appeal at this point. That is a hard job as an umpire, too. Having to keep an eye on whether he made the catch and then also watching the runner as well.
Yeah, it is. That's why they need constant communication between everybody, make sure everybody tries to tag up on time, and then you have one guy looking for the catch.
Strike one to Jennings, so 2-1 now. Two one. Just missing outside. Now 3-1. You have a bag available. Tying run at the plate. 3-1. Line to center. Diving, and it gets past the center fielder. 2 runs are going to score. Jennings with a motor on him all around the bases. He's coming home. It's an inside the park home run. And we're tied at 9.
Jennings with 2 home runs today. He has 3 extra base hits. Or that one was, I'd say it's a double.
Yeah, that's an inside the park home run. Makes it a 9-9 ball game. He had an inside the park home run back in the 4th inning. 7 RBIs for Jennings today. And we're starting over. And we do have a pitching change. So we'll step aside for just a moment. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Obviously, tough breaks for Wenatchee here in the top of the 6th inning, but good display of sportsmanship from Vincennes. Obviously, some kids with hanging their heads and, just going on saying, patting the back, saying, hey, it's all good, man. Everybody's competing here. But innings still going here for Vincennes. Ball on the left side. Throw across the diamond. Got him at first for out number 1. We'll have a replay for you. Nice pick out there at third base. Graham Butler out there getting that first out. That's a big first out. I'm sorry, second out, excuse me.
Hang a star on that one.
Yeah, for sure. That could be a difference maker for sure. So base is clear, 2 outs. And the thing to remember, if you are, obviously for Vincennes, you're trying to still tack on the run because you want to take the lead. But for Wenatchee, though, if you just let them score the 4 runs, that's fine. Come back here in the bottom of the 6th, walk it off. That's probably what the coaches are saying, like, hey, we still got the bottom of the 6th. We're okay. These are pivotal moments in games, and these kids could go on to compete as this one popped up. Did he make that catch? Yes, he did. Butler saying, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. No more runs on my watch. Diving to make that play. Good stuff. We are tied at 9, going bottom 6. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at the major field of Jerry Ross Park, downtown Crown Point, Indiana. We've had a good one here on this one between Vincennes and Wenatchee. A lot of back and forth. We are tied at 9. A 4 spot put up by Vincennes. They needed 4. They got 4. And it's a 9-9 ball game.
It's been a wild ride so far today in this game.
Yeah, this one has been back and forth, fun. Oh, for sure. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. We are leading off with Austin Fisher. First pitch to him, popped up right side. It'll be foul. So trying to take advantage of situations here. The 0-1. Now 0-2. Vincennes trying to send it to extra innings into the 7th. Connor Walk still pitching for Vincennes. And no drop third strikes in Cal Ripken, so strike 3 to Austin Fisher. So Brighton has a chance to help himself out, help his cause out a little bit here. First pitch missing outside, wants to do, he's got damage on his mind here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This one lifted in the air to center, drifting back and over his head in center. On his horse, making the way around second. We've seen a couple inside the park home runs today, but he's going to drop anchor at third with a 1-out triple, helping his cause.
Let's see what Butler can do here. He had 2 great plays the inning before to be able to help his pitcher get out of the inning and set himself up for a good RBI opportunity here, potentially walk this game off.
So this will be Butler up here. All they need is 1 run to walk this one off. Tell you, when you talk about a game that has been Obviously, there's been some miscues out there, and that's going to happen from time to time, but you talk about a fun, compelling, entertaining game. This has fit the bill. Graham Butler with a chance to be the hero. I mentioned to you yesterday how a lot of times when you have somebody that makes a great defensive play in one part of the inning, then comes up to bat in the next part of the inning. That's happening with Graham Butler here. 2 spectacular plays over at third to retire the top of the 6th inning to stop the Vincennes momentum a little bit. They scored 4, but he said after that, no more. And now he's got a chance. Here with 1 out, with 1 out, 1 on, and run around third. First pitch, misses, ball 1. Then if you're kind of walk here, do you kind of think about, pitching around a little bit? How aggressive are you going to be in the zone? That one on the outer part of the plate for a strike, so 1-1.
I just think you just kind of have to go right at him here. But the only thing I'm surprised about is how deep the outfield is.
Taking that for strike 2, 1-2. So Butler going to take a deep breath and climb back in. Walk says, I don't care if there's someone at third. I'm going at him right here. Get that second out. Got him. Out number 2. So this will bring up Gabe White. 2 for 2 today. He's been on every single time. He's got a single, a double, a walk, and an RBI. 3 runs scored. This one lined into the right center gap and will fall, and that will do it. Wenatchee walks it off in the bottom of the 6th, and they win it 10-9. Boy, you play 2 games in one day. You get thumped in game 1 to open things up, and then you come back here in game 2, and you play a game that's back and forth and very entertaining and hard fought after not playing yesterday. Man, that puts everybody through a wave of emotions from everyone in Washington. So they will get ready to hand out some awards here. We have our awards that we are going to hand out here on the Region Sports Network. I think Drew's ready for those.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go with our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowd Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond.
The superhero of the game, I'm going to go with from Wenatchee, I'm going to go with Finn Eastman. He had a great day at the plate today, and I thought really stood out among their team.
Yeah, 2 for 2 with a walk, and then 4 RBIs at the dish for Eastman, and doing well defensively as well. All right, our Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org.
That one has to go to Draven Jennings. He had not 1, but 2 inside the park home runs today. He absolutely deserves it, along with adding in another triple, I believe.
He had a triple and 2 inside the park home runs, 7 RBIs to his name, and doing great in the defensive aspect as well. And we'll go with the Proud Union Home Play of the game presented by the Region Sports Network.
The man who set up that final inning to make it possible for a walk-off, I have to give this to Graham Butler. He had that backhand play in the hole at third that he was able to fire across the diamond for the second out, and then after that he had that little diving play to get the third out of the inning.
All right, I like it. I'm all for it. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Our operations manager is Rich Castillo. Coordinating producer and cameraman today is Zach Miller. And our sports director is Mike DeWan. Thalen doing a great job on production in his debut. Very nice job. And then, of course, Drew Arnold doing a great job. Thalen? That's what I said. Yeah, I got you. Drew doing a great job as color analyst as well. And thanks to Josh Fisher and Chris Hahn, the coaches for both teams respectively. And, of course, everybody here at Jerry Ross Park, Adam Whitehouse, the tournament director, Jay Patel, Joel Boomsma, included in all of that. So thank you very much for helping us out. And, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. We got more action coming up here from the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, so stay tuned. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.